Chester Chinchows LanturnJoe here, your coach of Chester Chinchous, and welcome back to Draft League on the channel. Yes, I haven't said that in years, but I'm trying to get back into Draft League. I've been been doing Draft League battles in secret away from you guys for about a year maybe. I don't know, but yeah, we're trying to get back into Draft League. We are part of the Glitter Gang Draft League, made by Nintendo, a good friend of mine from one of the actual leagues that I've been battling in without recording, the Monotype Battle League. So he was part of that series, and he allowed me to come into this league, his own league that he's made. So I thank you very much for that. This is our week 1 match against the New Hampshire Helioptiles and Kerwin White. So let's see what we have for ourselves. So the New Hampshire Helioptiles have the team of Salazzle, Xatu, Mega Beedrill, Landorus Verum, Melodic, and Quagsire. Whereas my team for this week is Mavis, our Yellow Florges. We have Clawsman, the Armaldo, Snorfall, the Snorlax, Jamie, the Mega Venusaur. We have Wishmaker the Jirachi, and we also have Tyson the Greninja. That is those are the teams for this week. I will do a full draft. If you want to see the rest of the league, let me the rest of my draft, let me know in the comment section down below, and I might do a full draft plan for you. Probably about Friday. This video should be going about Tuesday at like 10 PM, and that's when these Draft League matches will go out for you guys. Tuesdays at 10, and I'll put the draft plan if you want to see it up Friday at 10. So there you go, that's what we'll do with this series. But without further ado, let me turn the music off and let's start this battle. So he starts off with a Quagsire whilst I start off with Tyson the Greninja. I go and do a Grass Knot, which makes Protean turn into Grass type, and of course take out the... You know what, this is a bit too fast, isn't it? Normal is a bit too fast. Let's restart and let's go again. Normal's a bit too fast, Joe. Let's go for slow and let's try this again. It's been a while. I'm getting used to this, okay? I need to get used to doing Draft League again. So let's do this again. Alright. So, as we know, he starts off with the Quagsire, as I start off with Tyson the Greninja. I do Grass Knot on the Quagsire, turning my Protean into a Grass type, and of course taking out the Quagsire as well. He switches into his Mega Beedrill whilst I switch into my Jirachi, the Wishmaker the Jirachi. He Mega Evolves because you're supposed to Mega first turn. I didn't realise this at the time, at the start of this league. He goes for the Felt Sting, it does some damage to me. I go for the Zen Headbutt, takes down the Mega Beedrill. He switches into his Salazzle whilst I switch out back into Tyson, my Greninja. He switches out back into his Melodic, and of course the Burn Orb activates. I switch into Mavis and he Toxics me. So now we are losing residual damage. He goes for the Scold. It doesn't do a lot of damage to me, so I'm fine with that. I go for an Energy Ball. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but I do get the special defense drop, which is kind of nice, but doesn't really come into effect with this battle. He switches out into Salazzle as I go for the Moonblast, which doesn't do a lot of damage, I will admit, because, you know, it's a Salazzle. It's not going to do a lot of damage. I switch out into Clawsman, my Armaldo. He sets up the Substitute and goes for the Sludge Wave, which does do some damage, not a lot, which is kind of nice. I go for the Earthquake, get rid of the Substitute, and he switches out back into Melodic. And I go for the Earthquake again, and it does do some damage to Melodic. He takes some burn damage, but it's not enough to kill, so I'm going to have to switch out. I switch into Venusaur. This is where I should have Megaed. At this point, he switches into his Xatu, And I actually went for the Giga Drain. I should have Megaed and went for the Giga Drain. I didn't realise that at the time. It was an accident. I'm really sorry. It all has all been sorted in the in Resolve, so it's okay. I switched back into Clawsman. He went back into Melodic. I did the Stone Edge. Did do some damage. At this point in the battle, I'm realising that I should have Megaed with Venusaur. So I switched back into Jamie, and then I tell him, kill Jamie, because I meant to Mega. I spam Synthesis, and that's what I do. I spam Synthesis. I didn't need to. I just wanted him to kill this because, you know, I kind of cheated, but it's okay. It's all been resolved. I switch into Snorfall, my Snorlax. He switches into his Landorus. He gets the Intimidate off. I go for the Curse to reset my stats. He goes for the knockoff, does some damage to me, knocks off my Chester, which is kind of annoying because I was a Resto Chester. So I go for the Body Slam, does do some damage, not a lot. He sets up the Stealth Rocks, which kind of is okay. I go for the Curse again to get my stats back up and and now he goes for the Earthquake, does do some damage, but I've got the Curse, so my defense is pretty good. Of course, I go for the Body Slam here, and it does do decent damage to Landorus. He goes for the Earthquake again, does do decent damage to me. I'm almost dead, but I'm able to get off another Body Slam and kill the Landorus. Here he switches back into his Salazzle, goes for the Sludge Wave, and takes out my Snorlax. But that's perfectly fine by me. I switch into Wishmaker the Jirachi, takes some Stealth Rocks damage. He goes into his Xatu. I went for the Zen Headbutt, thinking he might stay in with the Salazzle. Sadly, he did not. I switch into Tyson, my Greninja. He goes for the Thunder Wave and paralyzes me. He sets up the Wish whilst I go for the Ice Beam. Ice Beam takes out Jirachi. And, of course, I'm paralyzed too. But he switches into his Salazzle. I go back into Wishmaker to Jirachi. Yeah, trying to set up the Zen Headbutt again, but of course he gets the Wish off this time. He's also set up a sub. I go for the Zen Headbutt. I actually get the Zen Headbutt, and of course he does not get the Fire Blast off. I go for the Zen Headbutt again. I get the Zen Headbutt, and of course I take down the Salazzle. He goes back into his Melodic. I switch into Mavis because I want to get rid of that paralysis. He goes for the Recover. So Mavis has Aromatherapy on this set, so Mavis should be able to do that. He goes for the Scold, it does do some damage to me. I go for the Aromatherapy, get rid of the Toxic and of course the Paralysis from Tyson. And now I just need him to, just let him kill off my Mavis, because I don't really need Mavis anymore. Mavis has served a bit. Served her, turn. She did get a critical hit with the Energy Ball, which was nice. He does kill me with the Scold, which is fine. I have apologised for the crit, don't worry. And at this point, I switch back into Tyson, my Greninja, and go for the Grass Knot, which takes down the Melodic and gives LanturnJoe the victory. So, if you did enjoy that battle, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Links to Kerwin's channel will be down in the description below, as well as all the links to all the other people who are taking part in this league. Battles should be going up Tuesday at 10 PM for this league, regardless of whether I win or lose. I need to get back into, sort of a strategy of enjoying battles again. So, regardless of whether I win or lose, there will be a battle for you guys to see on Tuesdays at 10 PM from this series. And if I continue to do Draft League, we'll have to wait and see. But, let me know if you're enjoying the Draft League content. Let me know if I'm getting my commentary style back into Draft League commentary. These will be post-com battles. I don't do... I need to think about my moves as I'm doing them. It's harder to do that with a live com. So, and I also use battle counts. So again, it's a bit hard to do that with live com. But hopefully you enjoyed this battle. And until next time, I'm LanturnJoe, your coach of the Chester Chinchows, and we will see you next time. thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, then please consider leaving a like, comment and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at LanturnJoe, where you'll get news, thoughts and opinions from me and the rest of the Lantern Nation. You can also check out these two videos in the top right and top left hand corner, and don't forget to check out Power Zone Metal. It's a weekly radio show where you can listen to heavy metal music and so much more. You can find out more information about that at powerzonemetal.uk. But until next time, I am LanturnJoe, and I will see you next time.